And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. Well, this one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Magic. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And checking out the Lakers, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's Collins, and it's Mills, and it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position. And for the Lakers, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Mr. Incredible is out there with Russell, and it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. All right, looking at the Utah Jazz, Shams, what do you think about trading All-Stars Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell back in 2022?
It's really rare for an NBA team to trade 2 All-Stars in one offseason, especially a team that was competing to go deep in the playoffs year after year after year. But they really believe, Kevin, that they got maximum value for both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. They're flushed with draft picks. They've got young talent, young assets, and cap space moving forward. I really like and have confidence in their future.
Well, we know Gobert has made a difference with Minnesota. Mitchell seems to be making a difference with Cleveland. So you love the trades that work on all sides, don't you?
And Kevin, one thing you know about the front office in Utah is they're going to be completely aggressive moving forward to bring talent to Utah.
Well said. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. To the inside, Markkanen throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
And, you know, so often the size of Markkanen overpowers the defense. Even when he gets hit, he still finishes over and through him.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
Now here's LeBron. His last outing we saw him pour in 22.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Mr. Incredible. And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying that, 7th coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that has been.
They're keeping us reporters busy, huh? To me,
yeah, they are.
It's all about stability now moving forward with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long haul.
And I love what you said, the word stability. They need it in L.A.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Sexton dishes to Collins. Back to Sexton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
James finds Hachimura. James looking it over. Clock at 6. Mr. Incredible the pass to Davis. Kicks it out to James. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Sexton, and the rejection by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Russell. Just 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside, Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Lets it go with a 3. Collins grabs the miss. Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
On defense, Utah. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Sexton. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Pelicans.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Out to Russell. Pass to LeBron. Davis with a screen on Kessler. 4 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Nailed from three-point land. 15 points for Mr. Incredible.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to Mills. Collins with it. There's a good screen. To the paint. Trying to find Mills. Gets it to him. Bank shot. No good. Lakers leading by 4. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your... It's like I'm talking to my teenage daughter. What is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your offseason is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do. So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. James, the pass to Mr. Incredible. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson looking for an opening. Collins setting the big for Clarkson. Driving in. Lays it up off the glass. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
James. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And Mills kicks to Collins. 14 feet away, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now just a 3-point Laker lead. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. To the wing on the left. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Russell. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Lakers, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Davis. Christie comes in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Russell. Both free throws good from Mr. Incredible. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Clarkson. Christie with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here is Mr. Incredible coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Here's James. Banked in off the glass. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Clarkson passes to Kessler. And George with the stuff.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Clarkson. And it's out of bounds for Jazz, able to retain possession here. Pass to Sensabaugh. There's the triple. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Christie is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Mr. Incredible. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Reeves in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens,
we've had a lineup change for the Lakers. And the Lakers with possession here. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Russell. James kicks to Russell. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Mr. Incredible. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Back to Sexton. And he banks in the layup. Sexton's got 8 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Russell passes to Mr. Incredible. Outside, James. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Mr. Incredible's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report.
The game.
Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 2. Pass to Mills, to the wing right side. Down low, here's Markkanen. No good with the layup.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that layup.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
1:56 left here in the second. Outside, Sexton. Outside, Collins. And here is Markkanen. Pass to Mills. Collins, a screen on Russell. Here's Mills. And Davis sends it back.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Lakers leading by 4. Here is Mr. Incredible. He has 29. Davis with a screen on Sexton. Back to Russell. Here is Mr. Incredible, defended by Sexton. Davis setting the pick for Russell. Off target from outside. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Outside, Sexton. Here's the screen. To the right side. Collins kicks to Sexton. From the stripe. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Sexton's got 13 points. Here is Mr. Incredible, defended by Sexton. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 32 points for Mr. Incredible. Now Clarkson, this one for 3. The shot, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. You know, maybe we should take a road trip, the 3 of us.
Yeah, if we're going on a road trip, I'm bringing my dogs.
Nah, what about that smell?
I don't think they'll mind it.
Ouch.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so in the game for the Jazz, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's Mills, then it's Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Yep, it counts.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Mr. Incredible, the pass to Hachimura. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. James, a screen on Sexton. Back to LeBron. Russell against Sexton. And he hits it to tie the game up. Sexton's got 15 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Hachimura. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Right side, Russell. Mills with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Lobbed up there for Collins. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Pass to Mills. Collins, a screen on Russell. Here's Mills, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell. The Jazz have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
James on the drive. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. LeBron's got 6.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Davis. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. Reeves the pass to Christie. Carries it from 3-point range. Christie's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
And the Jazz call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Hendricks passes to Mills. Pass to Hendricks. Looking for Sexton. He gets it there. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a...
Lakers leading by 10. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with Mr. Incredible. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Clarkson. Shot clock at 3. From the arc, trains the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 13.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Utah making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in. Filipowski passes to Clarkson. Outside for George. Misses the 3. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Clarkson. Floats one. Rebound, Utah.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Pass to George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah. LeBron with a screen on George. Beyond the arc. Los Angeles with another miss. Jazz trail by 13. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Here's Mr. Incredible, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kessler screen on Russell. Pass to Filipowski. Clarkson for 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here is Mr. Incredible. James in the high post. Floats it up for Davis. Stolen by Kessler. Russell against George. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hits the front of the rim and out. Los Angeles leading by 11. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hachimura, no good. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Filipowski. Here's George. Back to Clarkson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Los Angeles with another miss. Jazz trail by 8. George with the ball. Pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now Davis. Mills with the steal. Sexton on the wing. Over James. The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's Mr. Incredible. Another shot. Oh, Davis down low.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
The Jazz call timeout. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. Now, coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's Davis with the jam.
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Jazz trail by 7. Here's Sexton. Takes it inside. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Mr. Incredible, the pass to James. Clock at 4. Here's Mr. Incredible. That one, no good. Nice D from Sexton.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Collins. Kessler against Russell. Hachimura comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Mr. Incredible. The three-pointer, no good.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Kessler in the post. Davis is there. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. Los Angeles leading by 5. Screen by James. The 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Is on Colin Sexton. And he hits the first of 3. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you'd better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And the second free throw, good. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And he nails the third.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Mills passes to Collins. Back to Mills. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots. And he swishes it right through. And that's now 20 points for Lauri Markkanen.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Mr. Incredible. Sinks the three-pointer.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Back to Hachimura. And here's James outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got 8 rebounds in this game. Mills looking it over. Jazz passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Collins kicks to Mills. Three-pointer. Nice D from Russell. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Davis with a screen on Markkanen. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Hachimura. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Hachimura, no good. Jazz trail by 6. Now, here's Sexton. Rebound the Lakers. Hachimura's got his 6th rebound on the night. Looking to get it going. Takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. Hachimura's got 13 points in the second half.
I think Rui got the look that he wanted at the arc that time, so he took it.
Jazz have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Mills passes to Markkanen. At the elbow, Sexton. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers leading by 9. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Mills finds Markkanen. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Here is Mr. Incredible, defended by Sexton. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Hachimura. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
1:05 left to play here in the 4th. Here is Mr. Incredible. Shocks him. Pass to James. Hachimura with it. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Collins dishes to Markkanen. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
And stolen by Sexton. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Offensive rebound. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Hachimura grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance. in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And so the Lakers take the win. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. The record is now 1 up and 1 down.
And, Kevin, I thought their energy and effort was outstanding. I mean, backs against the wall, and they delivered.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.